All right, I am going to be reading the first chapter in Junie B. Jones and that Meanie Jim's birthday. Look at Junie B. Jones's face in that. She looks like she might be pouting a little bit and she's upset. I have permission to read this from Lee and Low Books. Chapter 1. Eating Cake. My name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. B is my bestest letter. On account of my favorite food starts with that guy. Its name is birthday cake. We had that delicious stuff at school today. That's because Polly Allen Puffer turned 6 years old, and his mother brought chocolate cake, and chocolate ice cream, and chocolate milk to room 9. So there's Polly Allen Puffer and all the birthday cake. She's a chocolate nut, I think. The party was very fun, except for Polly Allen Puffer got all wound up, and he put cake on his head, and then he laughed till milk came out of his nose. That's called nose milk, I told my bestest friend named Lucille. Lucille is a little lady. Ew, she says, I wish I didn't even see that nose milk, because now my stomach feels upset, and I can't eat the rest of my cake. Me too, I said. Now I can't eat the rest of my cake too, and so I will throw both our cakes in the trash can. Then I picked up our cakes and I hurried to the trash can. I looked all around me, very careful. Then I quick ducked behind the trash can and I stuffed both those cakes right in my mouth. I rubbed my tummy real happy. Now, all I need is some milk to wash it down with, I said. That's when I saw some milk sitting on the table, all by itself. I picked it up and drank it all gone. I said, that hit the spot. Just then I heard a voice. Junie B. Jones, why are you out of your seat? It was my teacher. Her name is Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs. and that's all. Mrs. has eyes like a hawk. What are you doing over there, she asked me. I'm sharing people's cake and milk, I explained, except that they aren't actually here at the moment. Mrs. rolled her eyes way back in her head. I smiled very sweet. Guess what? When I have my birthday party, I'm going to bring cake and milk too. Plus also, I might bring a beanie weenie casserole, because that will be a nice change of pace, I think. Just then, I skipped over to Polly Allen Puffer's mother. Excellent cake, madame. My compliments to the chef, I said. Then me and her did a high five. Only, she didn't actually put her hand out, and so I mostly just slapped her on her arm. After that, I skipped back to my seat. Lucille was finishing her chocolate ice cream. She had a chocolate mustache on her lip. I did a frown at her. Lucille, I am surprised at you, I said. You are not eating that ice cream like a little lady, and so I will show you how. Then I quick dipped my spoon into Lucille's ice cream. See how I'm taking dainty bites of this stuff? Only just then, a dainty bite of chocolate ice cream spilled off my spoon and it plopped onto Lucille's lap. She jumped out of her chair. Oh no, she hollered. Now look what you did. You spilled ice cream on my brand new dress and my Nana just bought it for me all the way from New York City and it cost $95 plus tax. Mrs. hurried up to my table and she had a wet sponge to clean Lucille's dress. No, don't, said Lucille. You can't put water on this because this dress is made of satin and satin is dry clean only. Mrs. made angry eyes at me. I did a gulp. Ooh. Who knew? I said real soft. Then I put my head down on the table and I covered up with my arms because that is called laying low. And laying low is what you do if you know what's good for you. So there's, you can see the picture. There's Junie B. and Lucille getting upset. And there's Mrs. running to the rescue. So that was chapter 1. So chapter 2 for tomorrow is called Tapping on That Jim's Head. So I wonder what's going to happen.